So this time from the DC Universe Classics Legion of Superheroes 12-pack that was available in October of 2011 from MattyCollector.com, we're looking at Chameleon Boy. Very nice variation on the basic older teen buck. You can see that they have added these little shoulder pieces here, and of course he's got a very unique head sculpt with his two antennae and his big ears. Very nice. The paint scheme is pretty good. The paint is pretty good too. It is a little bit fuzzy around the yellow pieces here. Not quite as clean lines as I would have hoped, but it's not bad. He does have the ever-present problem in this set of these colors between body parts and different kinds of plastic not exactly matching up too well. And like I've said before and probably will say again, it's not quite apparent in some lighting situations as in others. He's got the great detail of the Legion ring with the Legion symbol sculpted into it. Very, very nice that all of the figures have that, and it's all very nice. There is a little bit of paint slop with the gold paint that has made his way onto his hand. It's pretty standard articulation for DC Universe Classics. His head goes forward and back. His bald head here allows for a little bit more articulation than most other figures that have hair and such. However, he is very limited by his shoulder pieces, which are sculpted into the chest instead of soft plastic pieces that are put on later. And so it does hinder his arms. So they don't go all the way around. You will have to move them out. He does move out, rotate at the bicep, bend at the elbow, rotate at the wrist. He's got ab crunch articulation, waist articulation, legs go forward, back, out to the side, rotate at the thigh, bend at the knee, and bend at the ankle. So Chameleon Boy, or Reep Daggle, comes from the planet Durlan, and they are all shapeshifters. Now, he first appears in Action Comics number 267 in 1960. And he becomes a Legion member in that very same issue, I believe. And he's one of the few early Legionnaires that have a real, true alien look to him. So this is sort of the true Durlan look. Of course, them being shapeshifters, that could really be anything, and this might just be the form that they use for acceptance among other species. Being a shapeshifter is hard to come by trust with other species. And that has given a lot of fodder for writers to come up with great ideas on how to explore people and members of the Legion, members of other planets, dealing with a whole race of shapeshifters, and maybe even particularly his Chameleon Boy's particular role on the Legion. His shapeshifting abilities make him an excellent choice to be the leader of the subset of Legionnaires called the Espionage Squad. He's also got a lot of detective and investigative skills that back that leadership up. Now, at some point, it was revealed later on in the Legion history that he was the son of R.J. Brand, who helped finance the Legion when it first started, and was actually a disguised Durlan, and who had been in permanent exile on Earth. And this did lead into some trust issues between the Legion and the government of the United Planets. Recently, before the whole reboot, he was part of the team that went back in time to the 21st century Metropolis, and he infiltrated the that era's science police, which were the sort of like the big technological and special weapons branch of the police, regular Metropolis police. And he did that specifically to sort of monitor the events of New Krypton. He's come out fairly well in the in other media as well. He was in the Superman animated series, where he was voiced by Jason Priestley from 90210 fame, and he was sort of a replacement for Lightning Lad in that episode, sort of giving the founders of the Legion a way to travel back in time and meet Clark Kent. He does make a brief cameo in the Justice League Unlimited episode with the Legion involving Supergirl, but it's a non-speaking part. And in the Legion of Superheroes cartoon, he was voiced by Alexander Polinsky. I guess that'll do it for Chameleon Boy. Stay tuned for reviews of other figures from the Legion 12 pack, and until my next video, I'll see you.